Alright, we're back again for another video of Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, last time we left off, we had to write poems and talk to Sayori, and then we had to show off the poems. Now, we're still in chapter 1, like I'm still in chapter 1, and I had to pick, I show Yuri my poem, and now I gotta do Sayori, Natsuki, or Monica. Now, I still don't know much about Doki Doki still. I didn't, even after all that, I still didn't look through walkthrough and stuff. The only closest walkthrough I looked through, which is last video, which is Find at the Treasure Island Part 2. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know much about, like, what do I do exactly in this game, like, other than, like, I don't know who do I go to, do I interact with people, I don't know much about this, so... Alright, but without further ado, let me see. I guess, looking at it wise, I guess Monica could be next. I mean, I still think Monica is probably suspicious, I don't know. I mean, I've heard people say, like, Monica's the true villain of this game, back at part 1, but... I don't know. I guess we should do it. Hi, Eric. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new at everything, if you ever hear any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Eric. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I don't know why did I say Monica. Misinput. Anyways. I like this one. It made me think of something Sayori would say. Wait, did it say would like or would say? I don't know. Sometimes I kind of skim through it without looking further into it, so yeah. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you are really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sarah's writing has the kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each other, to teach their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased toward their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's cause I has to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it. Let's read it then. Okay, hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction that the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My readings? Retinas? What the hell is that? What the hell is that word? Alright, whatever. I already screwed a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. I don't know what's that mean. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poets have been putting emphasis on the time in between word and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Oh, that was my line, not Monica. Damn it. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's my kind of writing tip for today. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get anything to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Alright, I'll apply it for my college assignments. Thanks for listening. Okay, thank you, Monica. I think I might do that. I might do that actually. For not only my story, also for the script for the Darwin series, and also my college assignments and stuff. You know, I already did mention previous videos ago that I wasn't in college and stuff. But anyways, alright. Honestly, I'd rather not show my name to Natsuki, so I guess Sayori is, you know, the neighbor. Oh my goodness! It is so good, Eric! I love it! I have no idea you are such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Your opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki. Are you sure you don't like it just because... Are you sure I wrote it? I said, are you sure you like it? But no, it actually did say, are you sure you don't like it? Well, I'm not sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read a poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Eric poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs her cheek against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminded me of how you really are part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Eric. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright, let's read it. Dear sunshine, the way you go through it on my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of the bed, make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast. I feel like this is more of a love letter than a poem. Yeah, to me, this looks more like a love letter than a poem. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay, now we only have Natsuki left. Let's see what Natsuki have. Alright, let's read Natsuki poem now. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse you, or me, I kinda forgot that part of the line. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically it's not cute enough to your for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not like that. Not that you'll like it. Okay, let's see it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Huh. It looks like Natsuki didn't put much effort into it. It's just a fact. Like a nutshell fact. If you're explaining animals to, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, I told you that you aren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated or something, so people don't even try take my writing seriously. But isn't the whole point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits your heart. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but it made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Like last round of the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gringerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feelings of giving up. How can that be true? Cute. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you said you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Eric did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate that offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Eric liked my poem too, He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Eric appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know that he did appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over cute. What was that word? Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Eric started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... this doesn't involve you. Well, I can't do 2 lines, so I had to pick 1 or 2. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Eric, she just tried to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Eric. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Eric? Well... How do I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing poems, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course I'm going to be, okay, stop right there. I'm going to save a game right here. I'm going to save it right here for a little bit. I'm going to keep this in case, but I'm going to save it right here. Luckily Renpy has like 9 pictures. If there was something like, if there was a visual novel game that's made in Unity, like I think Sunshine Overworld, I don't know if the Sunshine Overworld was made in Unity, but they made it where like it's not made in Renpy. Instead, you gotta have to pick options and stuff. Now, I don't know, but it would be a mess if someone made the visual novel game in Unreal Engine. That would be a mess. But anyways, return. Alright, let me see. Okay, I would pick Help Me Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri. I just noticed that Monika's missing here, so, I guess... Yuri? Natsuki. You're right that I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri won't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone writing a style is, you're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki feels threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oh. But Natsuki, you took it too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I told you that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fist. In the end, nobody taking her side. She's trapped at this point being defiant. Only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. While warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hand while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Yuri. You're too kind. I'm saying what to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Eric, how about you? Yeah, I said the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least. Oh my freaking god! I just did that. Again, guys, in case I missed skip along or something, you can always go backward in the video and then pause that one frame that I didn't say, and then you can read it for yourself, or just get the game because Doki Doki is free on Steam. Anyways, I announced myself with newfound determination. Eric, really you walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has to be been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Eric, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day's going to be so much fun. We'll see about that, Sayori. I don't know. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop here? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I'll pass Sayori the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, is this another poem writing? We're doing another one. Okay. You know what, we're just gonna save in case. So I don't make the mistake of like, picking something else later. Okay, let's do this. I guess promise. Eternity. Ambient. Friends. Peace. Fantasy. I guess charm again. Wait. What is all this again? Melancholy. Alone. Nature, I guess. Myself. As in myself anime, I meant the. Oh, look! 4th wall break. Anyways. Well, when I say myself anime, I'm not talking about like me. I'm talking about the character protagonists, aka, the one where you can put any name since I don't want to play right, which I put my name in, obviously. Crimson. Treasure. Vibrant. Oh crap, what did I click? Waterfall. Unrestrained. Adventure. Vertigo. And extraordinary. Okay, there we go. I don't know who's who. I'm pretty sure the symbols in the part there is supposed to be important. Another day passes. It's time for another club meeting here already. I've gotten a lot more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual greets me. Hi, Eric. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always that simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm really kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like it at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why now all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. I don't think I would say that. Like, if it's someone's belongings, they should, keep it to themselves. Even if they have like a gun or something, it's not my business. Sarah nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that's only leaves you one option. Wow! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri still suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I was listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! To let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Is frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh, I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Blah! Gah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles under the desk. Ow! What was it? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I pay my retribution. Actually, that almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookies. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Wait, is she choking? Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. Bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, what do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arm around her. Jeez! I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Ooh. Sayori suddenly leans down to take a bite out Natsuki cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swing open. Sorry, I'm super late. Sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track. That makes no sense though. You would have heard a bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should always play for us. You should play sometimes for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. That's so. In that case, I won't let you down, Eric. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love a chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I don't know what's that. I don't know how you pronounce that word still. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone is already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's in the back of her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. She noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes met for a second. But that only makes her hide her face deep in her book. Sorry, I was just facing out. I learned distance, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I was just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I just wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just have to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about then? Anyway, well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eye over the back. Then the book is titled Portrait of Marco. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. That might be another foreshadowing of what could happen. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life starts to fall apart. That's kinda... for a bit of... I don't know, that summary of that book, that Yuri's saying right now, that could be a foreshadowing. I don't know, cause I didn't look into videos or anything, but something's telling me this might be bad. Like, this could be foreshadowing bad. Like, well, like, I don't know, cause from what I heard, there was a scene where from what I recall, like, one hanged themselves, one stabbed stomach, one skipped their neck and then charge at you. Something's telling me something's wrong. And it might be bad. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Eric? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those type of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reluctant, reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective, where horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the other villain plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books running through my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I don't really mind doing it anymore. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least all I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book. I put my phone. Skip me again. Alright, fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just sometimes something I'm not very used to. that is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book, started prologue. I still understand what you're meaning by the reading in company, as it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eyes. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, do you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri. Then my book hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book instead. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay. Alright. Honestly, okay. Honestly, when I was looking at this, that kind of looked like a micro creepy face, honestly. But anyways. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefingers. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the page. Okay. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips on her. But in holding it like this, we're huddled each closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth from Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? I'm sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again and her eyes me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the pages before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue to the first chapter in silence, even so turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri? That might be a little silly, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a lot. You think so? How does she... Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things she say and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of something of your mannerism. I see. Yuri remains silent for a minute. But Eric, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing to think that. Well, wait. I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious, that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share our poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, sparrow from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight, or will you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I didn't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. Then it'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off the book and then slip it back into my bag. Okay, stop right there. We're gonna end it right here, so... I do not feel like reading more poems and stuff, honestly. Honestly, since I already picked Yuri and stuff, I'm pretty sure the game's just gonna make me keep going with Yuri and stuff, so... Or who knows, maybe I'll pick other characters. I don't know. I think what might happen was everyone gets the same ending exactly until you tinker with I'm pretty sure tinker, I need to find a word. I think it's like tinkering with the game files in the Doki Doki game files, like like delete character files and stuff, like tinkering, and then that's where messed up shit happens. But yeah, I don't know much. Honestly, I'm gonna be quite frank here. So, the reason why I don't really feel enthusiastic with talking today, like in this episode compared to the previous part one, is because I just woke up. Like literally, I just woke up from just to play this game, and also because uh I didn't really eat anything honestly. Unlike Sayori who ate eggs and toast in a rush, me I didn't even eat anything. The only thing close I ate was like a chocolate bread or something, and then this also applies to the Fanatic video from part 2. So yeah, again, sometimes videos are pre-recorded. I mean, all videos are pre-recorded unless it's live streams. But regardless, next time when I play this game and other games, I'm gonna try to be more enthusiastic, like voice loud and stuff, and then sound like everything. But for now, yeah, this is just what happens. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.